Pretty goddamn cool, though, that RZ. Alright, give me 1 second to change the stream info. What do I even want to call this one? So this will be probably just like World of Horror. You know, the last couple times I played World of Horror, I tried to link it into whatever game I just played, but let's just call it, we're gonna play as Kana. I haven't actually played as Kana, I've been saving that for stream, so we'll just call it Goofin on them cosmic horrors. There we go. Teamwork, we figured it out. And we're playing World of Horror, we're no longer playing RZ. Yeah, throw that in there, and then let's remove some of those tags. You know, you gotta make sure it's all set up correctly. And done. And all the stream info should be updated. Heck yeah. I seriously still have World of Horror just set up to run at any moment. Like, that's how much I enjoy World of Horror and like streaming it. It's just ready to go. And there it is, it's set up. Yeah, it's a great fallback for when a stream is close to over, you know? I have no fear we're gonna... Oh, hey! Hey, they announced updates. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. Steam Workshop. Steam Workshop integration? Ooh. We need to trick somebody into making a mod for the stream. I should make a mod for the stream, actually. That'll be so fun. We can... Mods will be really good for World of Horror. Localization for Polish, that's nice. And an array of bug fishes. Followed later by free content updates. Okay, cool. Hey, that's what up. Rock on, World of Horror dev. This is why I keep playing your game. It's incredible. Game should be starting. Give it a second. And there we go. Heck yeah. So for those who don't know, this is World of Horror. It's one of my favorite games. It's actually really one of my favorite games of all time, quite frankly. I love playing it. I love coming back to it. It's always a fun time. It really lets me flex my my reading and scary voice. Just to show off again, because, you know, why not? Bam, 100% achievements. We've unlocked the final character. Minor spoilers, it's your neighbor, Kana. Let's go. We're just gonna do a custom playthrough. We're not even gonna worry about it. Right back into it. It's like we never left. Drink a little bit of water. I should have grabbed more water. Uh-oh. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1986. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth aeons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city, and in the realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Alright, playing as Kana. We could really do any backstory, too. Eldritch Parasite, Exquisite Taste. I mean, let's go random. Why not? Let's, the game selects a random backstory. Yeah, I mean, we're playing as Kana, so I have no fear. We can even draw up the difficulty a little bit. Yeah, why not? We'll play Harbinger of Doom. Hardest difficulty. Why not? We'll keep it on timeline A. And let's see what the game has for us. As far as old gods go, though, we have a lot to pick from. I'm not doing Yogg-Thag. He's still my least favorite god in the entire goddamn game. Each mystery, new status will start to weigh you down. You know, I like Zektast. Let's do Zektast. Big meteorite fell down on a field in a village near Shiokawa. A farmer who found it contacted researchers from Tokyo. But when they arrived, all they found was a wet puddle of pinkish goo. Every 21% doom lowers our stats by 1. Not that it matters, we are Kana. Look at that! Did they change the background for Kana, or did I not pay attention last time? Look how glitched up and crazy it looks. Scars. I made it through hell and back. You won't break me now. Lowers incoming damage by 1. Drastically lowers max stamina and reason. Oh no! not our stamina and reason. And then, yeah, Kana's ability is always there. Max stamina and reason are 8, and we can't lose from health. So actually, that backstory didn't matter. And we got the soft drink. I would definitely drink Yawning Lemon. Don't know about you, but looks delicious. I would 100% gulp down that. We're actually going to sell the soda for some funds, just so I don't run into that one guy. Let's see. So always keep the police station. I bet Kana probably does better with items from the store. I didn't really look at their stats. I always take school nurse over the schoolyard. Illegal den. We want the illegal den. Alright, so it has been a bit since I played World of Horror. Let's see if I can keep it all together. Nothing outside. Go take a bath. Fill the bottle with water. Get some extra EXP. Check outside. Oh, it's just Miss MacGuffin. See you later, Miss MacGuffin. Oh, she loves to stare like a creep. Kana only has one outfit. Get some more money. And on to the investigation. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Curious Case of Coma, Fabled Fire Festival, Medusa, Noisy Nails. You know what, let's start with the Noisy Nails. We can do this one first. The morbid killing spree continues as another body is found in the city's river. Every victim shares one common trait. Their finger and toenails are missing. They've been pried off. Why nails? Could the killer have a hidden motive? Are they sending a message? Now this sounds like fact or fiction. Could the killer have a hidden motive? Are they sending a message? You must hurry up before they claim another victim. With no leads, a trip to the police station could be useful. Your friend's cousin's brother's uncle works there, and she could help you. Time is of the essence, so you decide to take a shortcut through the abandoned building site. Let's get some... Oh, I can't... Oh, wait, I can. I kept the schoolyard open. I need gossip. I don't go to school. What are you talking about? How do I get on my exam? Let's spend some doom. Hello. If you know on your English exam, heard you about the computer program. If Ooh didn't make those drawings, then who did? I've overheard my parents talking about a horrible incident. They said the girl's father went mad from grief. Yep, that's the one. Could the killing have anything to do with the father who lost his daughter in an accident? With no leads, a trip to the police station could be useful. Oh yeah, we already know that. Alright, to the police station. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Let's get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Reluctantly, your friend's cousin gives you a photocopied file. You thank her and leave quickly. The school building seems like a safe place to study the file. We should probably pick up a weapon. Let's, can we sell the bottled water? Yeah. What is our best stat? Our best stat is charisma, unsurprisingly. Doggy, do you got a dexterity weapon for me? I think the steak knife is dex, yeah. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of money. Why are you charging so much, Mr. Dog? Dog. Yeah, let's equip that steak knife. We're gonna need a weapon. Should never explore without one. You catch a glimpse of an art class. One disturbing painting draws your attention. Take a peek horrified. You gasp in pure horror. The twisted faces, impossible angles, and enormous monoliths make you sick. The victims of the serial killer seem to be chosen randomly. There's no obvious pattern in regard to age, sex, and education. You should continue your search in a hospital, where the victims are. Okay. You can't shake off the feeling you're being watched. -2 reason. You try to sneak into the mortuary, but the hospital staff is on high alert. You decide to wait here a bit. Maybe you'll manage to find a way in. Yeah, that'll work. Sure thing, Kana. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer, and you could swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Yeah, here, take a jar of blood. You startle awake on a park bench. Did you faint? There's no signs of the grim man anywhere, but you find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. One of the mortuary technicians acts strangely. He has left the building and already returned, twice. Each time he comes back, an ambulance with a new victim arrives. Oh, that could be anything. Who knows? On your way to the next destination, you stop a tall man wearing a dirty kabuki mask. He is talking to a woman and slowly reaching into his pocket. Alert the woman. You decide to act quickly and run between the pair, screaming. The panicked woman flees, but the masked man grabs you by your neck. Before you can protest, he takes a pair of pliers out of his pocket and rips off one of your nails. Why? Yeah, what? You notice that the man keeps his hospital key in a back pocket. If you could steal it, entering the hospital would be much easier. Alright, let's just follow him around. Weirdo. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. Better hurry out of here. Oh no, our stamina and reason. Oh, I'm sorry. You excuse your... Oh, that would be kind of... Oh, I'm sorry. You excuse yourself after bumping into the man. He frowns and hurries away, not noticing that you've managed to steal his hospital keys. Uh-huh. That's kinda alright. Fast fingers. Never would have saw it coming. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey, kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Let's lift the heaviest box. Oh god, what was that? Wow, that was weird. What happened? What are you... A death so far 1. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and some home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. +3 reason, -1 stamina. I think you mean +8 stamina. Getting dark and the suspicious man has not yet returned. Now is your only chance to check out the mortuary and learn about the serial killer's victims. Using the hospital key, you've managed to enter the mortuary floor unnoticed. The hospital floor is eerily quiet. You prepare your window, wondering what's going to happen next. The whole room has a pungent, irritating smell you can barely stand. All the dissection tables are empty and you're afraid to think where the bodies are now. You must hurry up before the suspected killer returns back. Is that a human nail? The masked man jumps from behind the door and you barely dodge his blade. The kabuki killer takes a step back, revealing his gruesome artwork. Man, I don't like this story. Why not? This is the part where the tooth person comes out. An unfinished statue of a child made of human nails. Suddenly, the statue springs to life and bites the man's neck. Talking about nails makes me feel so gross. Honestly, I would hate the texture of the nail creature. I would hate to be the one that has to fight it. Worse than other stories for some reason. Fair enough. The serial killer is visibly confused and tries to stop the bleeding as a geyser of blood paints the whole mortuary red. The being's face slowly turns towards you. Huh! It's the unfinished child! You know what? We can just kind of keep swinging. It does not matter. We're Kana. We can just do whatever we want here. Actually, I can do 2 strong attacks. I don't care. I'm Kana. Oh, uh-oh. Did my stats go to 0? That sucks. You gotta try a little harder than that, Mr. Unfinished Child. The horrible nails beast finally stops moving. Knowing you won't be able to explain it to the police, you trigger the fire alarm and escape before anyone arrives. The father's grief led to the creation of this monster. Hopefully they will be joined in death. We did it! Hooray! Something wrong with the tap water? Ah, whatever. I don't need the bathe. Kana, we don't have to bathe. It's all good. Take that key. See, I don't even want to bathe. I just wanted to show off that we could. Still, kind of. We got... Do we have any injuries? So far, no injuries, but we have died twice. Let's not do the Fear Festival yet. I wish I would have picked the Occult Shop. Because there is an ending to the Fear Festival I haven't showed off, but you have to have the full outfit. You have to be dressed up like one of the cultists, and you need the Occult Shop for that. I haven't even really sprang for it on this playthrough, because it requires a little bit of prep. Let's do the Medusa Metamorphosis. Everyone is talking about this weird giant jellyfish ambushing swimmers. Even the local biology teacher can't identify the species as more and more people end up hurt badly. You remember, from reading an article, that a famous marine biologist is spending his vacation in the city. Maybe you should seek help from him. The famous biologist is spending his vacation at the seaside mansion. You need to take a bus there. No, we need to investigate the school twice. For the side option, actually. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? Not likely. Let's study issues of local newspapers. Knowledge check failure. I knew it! It was a complete waste of time. You've spent the whole day reading about cute dogs. Yay! Giant vegetables. Okay. And the occasional accident. You find nothing related to the case at hand. That's fine. Investigate the school again. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Not Stalker Girl. You gotta get out of here, Stalker Girl. I'm just gonna slice at you real quick. Please give me enough EXP to level up, though. That'd be very nice if you could do that for me. Be a pal, please. It's so weird. When combat doesn't matter, like, you just kind of blast through them. Hey, that's good. The Occult Diary gives EXP, I think? No, it's -3 Doom. Even better. I'm thinking of a different book. Famous biologist is at the bus station. Ride the bus, chase the man, live the dream. Threat level increase. What do we got? I wonder if Kana has unique perks. They probably do. Dexterity, luck, knowledge. Dexterity. Let's just dex max, honestly. The best we can. Taking the bus, you can't help but notice the large number of trees that have suddenly died. What would be the cause? It's the tree, man. It's the Onceler. He's running around in Shiokawa. He's messing stuff up. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head. Finally arrive at the seaside. The water here is unnaturally cold and unwelcome. Wait a minute. That's weird. You shouldn't be able to see the lighthouse from this side of the bay. I still don't get this interaction. Like, is it just not foggy? Town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town center. Let's recruit allies. Charisma check failure. Not only did you fail to recruit anyone to help you, but when you leave the bar, you're almost certain someone is following you. Whoops. Some of the mansions are abandoned, the roads leading to them are overgrown. You have to, somehow, find Biologist's vacation home. That's just his name, he's just Biologist McStudy. Famous, biologist. The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in a nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of a ritual in a clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Let's climb that rock! Strength check, success! You manage to see some of the faces and hear the names of the group. You finally enter the right place. Inside, there are many jars with various jellyfish species. But where's the biologist himself? He's in the study! Come on, Kana, I thought you were smarter than that. You feel watched. Retreat? You retreated from this room. Okay. Inside a dusty study, you find a map of the cliffside with one point clearly marked. Is this where the biologist is performing his studies? I just thought it'd be funny to say it like that. You wake up with a semi-translucent membrane covering both of your eyes. With increasing terror, you realize that you no longer need your eyes to see. Ugh, okay, +3 perception though. Could you imagine you just wake up and you're like, my eyes are definitely covered, but I can still see. Staying on the beach, you realize something. The map's coastline doesn't match the actual thing. Why is that? Because he made a bad map. He's just not good. When you cut yourself accidentally, you discover that your blood has turned colorless and glassy. You feel fine, but this can't be good. +3 strength, heck yeah, and +8 reason. The tides. The rise and fall of the sea level changes the coastline. You should wait. The low tide reveals a semi-sunken cave, which corresponds with the point marked on the map. Reluctantly, you enter into the unknown. The low tide reveals a semi-sunken cave. Is this the place where the biologist is running their experiment? Whatever you decide to do, you should hurry. When the high tide comes, the whole cave will be submerged underwater, potentially trapping you there. You explore the cave, trying not to slip and fall into the cold water. You happen to run into Mr. Meat. He's a famous, he's a local member of the city. Everyone loves him. Hearing some weird noise from behind a corner, you brace yourself. A humanoid creature seems to have no skin. Its black blood courses through yellow veins. Oh, this gets me. See, I would not be able to handle. I can handle the tooth or the nail clippings creature. If I saw this, I'd probably just like faint. Its pale sinew and powerful muscles are visible. It screams and lunges at your direction. Waves violently crash against the rocks as the gory horror begins to circle you. I definitely wouldn't be able to process it. Honestly, that's terrifying. Look at him being so wistful, though. Just staring off into the sunset like, yeah, I'm a meat man. What of it? You can't judge me. I'm living my best life. Thankfully, the... oh, no. Is that like, what, 5th death? 4th death? Yeah, Kana's great. I just don't have to worry about combat. I am gaining a lot of Doom, though. I wonder if that just has to do with the difficulty level. Probably has to do with the difficulty level. Oh, wait. I'm taking Doom every time he hits. Uh-oh. Wait, do I... It wouldn't happen to be that always there increases Doom. No. It's only after the meat horror. I might still lose this. The god might still rise. Only after the meat horror falls to the ground dead that you notice a bag further down the cave. Inside, you find a bunch of neatly folded clothes and a journal. It belongs to a famous marine biologist you were looking for. The last entry dates back to when the jellyfish attack started. The ancient tablet I found when exploring the caves near Shiokawa has, for lack of the better word, cursed me. I can't explain this, but every other night, my skin slips off my body as if it has a mind of its own. It always returns to me in the morning. I just have to wait in the cave where the tablet was. What is happening to me? What will happen to the giant skin jellyfish without its host's body? You have no idea, and hopefully, you will never learn the answer yourself. Heck yeah, I'm... don't worry about it. I actually am not, like, paying attention to my Doom at all. We might still... I was like, funny Kana playthrough. Can't bathe. Can't do nothing out here. What do we got? Moonlit Sailors, Fear Festival, Coma. Yeah, let's do Coma next. Why not? More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? Tonight on Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction. Let's check the news reports about this weird disease. See, watching that is ruined World of Horror. Uh-oh. This reports this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Well, let's go to the village twice, you know, no harm. I should probably raise police alert on the hospital. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Kana, would you like some wizard beer? Except, luck check failure, +2 Doom. It was a complete waste of time. The senile old man wasn't even a wizard. We gotta check the village again. Oh no, the Doom. You stand in the middle of the field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. You fall to your knees, dry heaving. Nothing will ever be the same. What did we gain? Paranoia? Isn't that just like lose reason when we take stamina? Yeah, oh no, not paranoia. Okay, we got the Dust of Seeing. We'll be able to fight the boss. I should be careful though, it seems. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. Yeah, let's check it out. Teeth! Knowledge check failure. Find a curious folder containing photos. With rising horror, you discover that you're in every one of them. The last photo shows a smiling man standing over your bed. Doesn't explain the giant teeth photo. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? Oh, downtown needs police help. One second. Let me, first off, I'm gonna need those handcuffs, officer. Don't worry about it. Second off, can you, like, patrol downtown? Thank you. There we go. I don't think we'll take as big of a doom penalty downtown now. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package, but hesitate. An icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. Yeah, what's up with it? Dexterity check failure. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. Uh-oh. You sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We got 1 knowledge. It's going great. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Oh, we have paranoia, so we get the, let them know they aren't alone. The patient instantly recognizes a kindred soul in you. You help them sneak out of the hospital and they join you in your quest. We got Ikumi. +1 to all skill checks in other world locations. That's nice. We can also kill Ikumi. I'm not sure how that benefits us, but it's cool to know that we can do that. I'll try not to. Dark forces scheme against you, you don't know who you can trust anymore. Survivor's Guild adds 2 doom. Oh, we definitely have lost this run. Oh, no, Kana. Patient 0's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. So, I did notice if we die as Kana, it does raise the doom by like 5. So you definitely can't just play fast and loose. As fun as that would be, you have to actually still try a little hard. So there's that. Getting dark and you arrive at a cemetery and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Confront them. Charisma check failure. The priest from the nearby temple asks what you were doing. When you can't make up a lie, you were thrown out. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact an entity from the dream realms. He tried to put on a hypnospace and figure it out. Acute pain and multiple joints alone is a reason to seek medical help. Today you've realized that you can bend your fingers both ways. +3 dexterity, let's go. The quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. Okay. You're not the only one affected by the mysterious effects of Zektast. Oh, we just lost. Uh-oh. Well, there's the doom. Ah, look at that big old blob. Flesh, gore, skin, strands of hair, bones, insects, flowers, sweat, and soil. All in a macabre unity. Melded as one. Alright, well, we lost horribly. Kana, this is not the end. +5 doom. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, let's do that again. We still have time to try again, but without being goofy. I'll skip through the intro right to the Kana. Kana, I'm actually not gonna run whatever backstory. Let's just do standard. But I will attempt on the hardest difficulty again. Why not? And instead of Zektast, yeah, I like the Herald. I actually just really like the Herald's design. It's my pleasure to invite everyone to the most magnificent ball of your lives. And the last one. Every time we get an effect, he doubles it. Let's see. You know what? I don't even want the police station. I don't even want police. They're lame and they suck. Just kidding. We're gonna do the police station, but no dog. Sorry, dog. No library, want a school nurse. I should save this, but we're good. Alright. Take a bath, get some EXP, open that. Of course there was an empty bottle. Should have opened that first. What do we got for mysteries? Noisy nails, household hell, ramen, bulletin, found footage. Well, shoot, let's just blast through Noisy Nails. I can actually catch up the time if we just blast through Noisy Nails, so... Gotta get gossip at the schoolyard. Did you hear there's a cliff nearby? If he didn't draw it, then maybe I did. There's the news. Heck yeah, speedrunning the nails. Let's speedrun the nails investigation. Easy peasy. I have to... Oh my god, he's already here. Fondest memory. I don't need reason. Reasons for dorks. I do need a weapon, though. Hello, Mr. Occult Shop. Do you have a weapon? It's a knowledge weapon. You know what? Whatever. Oh, I didn't have the money for it. Oops. Well, we'll try it again later. Maybe oh no, I definitely need a weapon. I'm playing silly. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. This can't be healthy. What are they protecting themselves against? You take a deep breath and the air around you feels heavy, as if it's thick with an invisible poison. You cough and your eyes begin to water. The world around you is not as safe as you once thought. Ah! I like that one. Back to the occult shop. Is that a weapon? Faster, wait. Wait, 1 second. Do you want this soft drink? I don't even care, I want the violin. Faster combat actions? Okay. Sure, yeah, let's equip that. We'll just kick our enemies to death for now. Victims of the serial killer, yep, we already know how this goes. He's a very ooky, spooky, eepy, creepy kind of guy. Yep, 1 doom. Try to fight the man, but you can't fight the man, he fights back. A jar of blood. There we go, our stats are fine. He's gonna be here again. Is this the one where he's gonna ask me for my nail? No, he's just watching. Okay, let's... This man keeps the hospital key. We're gonna go get the hospital key. -2 stamina. The game really wants me to die, so I'm gonna rest. There we go. I mean, like, the doom's a little high, but it's what it is. Group of students are practicing a cheerleading routine. Weird. You don't recognize the coach. Is he new? Thinking nothing else of it, you continue on your way until you overhear something disturbing. Keep practicing. The routine must be perfect for our ball's hosts. And there goes our strength and stamina. It's getting dark and the suspicious man has not yet returned. Now's your only chance. We go in, we enter the mortuary. Is that a human nail? Ah! Spooky nail girl jump scare. We're gonna have to try to dodge. Let's go for a dodge and some kicks. We do have faster combat actions. How many kicks can I fit in? I can fit in a couple kicks. What are those? Those are probably gonna land. What if we guard, right? Brace for impact and then do a couple kicks. We can only do 1 kick that way. Okay. I'm just gonna try to kick her to death. I'm not even gonna worry about it. And Cat's Curiosity did kick in once. Oh my god, I'm horrible at Kana. Okay, from here on now, I'm not gonna let Cat's Curiosity kick in. Solemn vow. Ooh, you know what we can do, though, actually? We can, where's that 1 combat action? Yeah, we can enter Desperation Mode, which doubles our damage. Done. Easy. Okay, cool. We only died twice in that fight. You are already doomed. Oh! Oh, it doesn't matter what ending you get as Kana, huh? You just don't get a doom decrease. That's good to know. I kind of... Okay, there is wow, playing Kana is more complex than I gave it, thought about. Okay. I came in here expecting a goofy, fun Kana night. Definitely gonna have to try harder at a later session, but we can still, I think we can still pull this one around. Let's do... Yeah, rancid ramen's nice and easy. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. It is still a goofy night. Heck yeah, it is. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. Shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. Sounds good. Also, I feel like everything's more expensive for Kana. There's definitely a lot more rules for Kana than I thought. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Let's calm her down. We have 6 charisma. Charisma check. Success. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you prevented something awful. Yeah, nice. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. Don't mind me. You return from home to freshen up. When you enter your bathroom, however, you discover that your shower is missing. In its place, there's an old clawfoot tub. The whole thing feels surreal, but you take a step towards it, wondering how this is possible. Let's take a bath. Luck check, success, nice. The bathtub sure is weird, but you feel extra refreshed. +1 stamina. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. This is why I chose ramen. It's quick, it's easy, we should be able to get... here's a fight. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing at the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused your trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up. Oh, this guy. He's a ghost type, so if I just, he's a ghost type Pokemon, so if I just stab him. How much money does the funds do? No, it's gonna take too long. We can do 7 damage a turn. Okay, might as well. No, actually. I can do 6 damage a turn that way, but watch, when he hits me, he's gonna activate my Oh, he only does reason damage. Whoa, what a goofy guy. Alright, whatever. We'll beat him the slow way. Sever kick! Okay. Still no Kana perks. Let's see, I don't have a weapon yet, but maybe I should continue to You know what? Actually, let's knowledge max. Screw it. Put some points into knowledge. And then once we have a little bit more money, I'm going to go try to buy a funny little weapon from the... Oh, actually, I know how to get money. Watch this. Bop. Bam. Bebop. Skibba-da-bobba-da. We could also go to the hospital and make some more money just in case. I think it's the hospital. Go to the doctor's office. Grab some painkillers. Sell those for money. A cult shop. And he doesn't have the weapon. And he still doesn't have the weapon. Thank you, Mr. Cult Shop guy. Alright, whatever. Roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Let's get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rotten. Is that blood you can smell? Sure is. My favorite. Yum 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 yum, Kana says. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey, kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Let's lift the heaviest box. Lifting that box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all your doubts and anxiety. It's finally your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. And I check the occult shop. For a ritual dagger, let's go. That was all 4 of our funds, but at least we can fight in combat now. Yes, our doom may be high, but... Oh! Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone, or something, tore out his throat. Check his wound for clues. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape, and escape before everyone arrives. Yeah, that's what's up. 15 EXP. The Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Okay. I mean, I've eaten food in worse places. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Perception check failure. Before you realize, your wallet is missing. The thief is long gone. -2 funds. I already had no money. Fool. Nice try. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Well, we didn't do the optional, so just the vial. A mere day later, your friend rings your door. Her face is pale, and in a shaky hand, she holds an analysis sheet. You usher her in and bolt the door. You feel ill looking at the charts. While they couldn't identify some of the particles, they did discover a highly addictive drug in the broth. The ramen restaurant must be closed immediately. A week later, police and government officials are looking over where the ramen restaurant used to be. Nothing remains but a gap in the street and aimless, confused customers. Yeah, I love that one too. It's really funny how it just ends. He just leaves. I really hope one day they add an ending where you can, like, confront the ramen shop owner or something. I'd love to fight him. That would be crazy. You'd like to believe that was the end of it, but snippets in newspapers from other cities unsettle you. Brief articles about an exciting new ramen restaurant opening and its mysterious owner keep showing up. You can no longer eat noodles without feeling ill. Well, I'm gonna eat noodles forever. That sounds delicious. Yep, you're already doomed, so we can't lose any doom. So I gotta play the next couple investigations kind of smart and fast, because we really can't afford any more doom at this point. Let's bathe. Take this opportunity to raise that. We can't die either, but I think with the violin, the ritual dagger, and 6 knowledge, our chance of winning fights should be pretty high. Do we have a companion? No. We could use a companion. Okay, let's do Bulletin. Bulletin's the longest one. We need to get this one out of the way. Even if the rumored Bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that'll work. Okay, what locations are, like, hyper dangerous? Okay, police station. Can you guys go to the village? Because I'm going to have to go there later, and I'd rather it be on watch. We're going to skip the side story. It means we're probably going to have to fight the machine, but that's fine. Here, take my fondest memory. Thank you. Well, the school's library computer doesn't have a modem. You happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her at her home in the city. Oh no, the city also is on high alert. Oh, we're gonna take 2 doom for exploring, I think. And a fight. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Oh, Miku. Miku, now's not the time. I don't have time for your nonsense, Miku. Come on now, Miku. It's her. It's Hatsune Miku in the flesh. She did 3 all damage. That, sucked really bad, actually. Ooh, if I miss, this is gonna hurt really bad. Wow, oh god, and she burned me. Miku. Wait, what's that? Here's her prescription. We don't need her prescription. Put it away. Get it out of here. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. God damn, our computer's heavy. It's okay, Kana. Everything's fine. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. Cold bath. Strength check failure. Your body wasn't prepared for a cold bath, and you can feel a cold coming on. That's how that works. Wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, yes, cold water equal get sick. Especially if she got out of the tub, you know, dried off, probably put on some warm clothes. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Alright, let's act quickly, for sure. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discovered a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. Charisma check failure. Intimidated by the unsettling portrait, you're haunted by the nightmare. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. And what do we find? What's behind door number 2? A brand. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. Branded like cattle. Are they preparing a feast for their eldritch masters for doom? You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Surely you can't be the only one who can hear the haunting melody. It can be felt resonating from within everything you touch. The court's ball is coming, and you're not ready yet. Let's prepare ourselves. You make an excellent addition to the court. Oh. As you pull to the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiokawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. That's okay, I made the village safer. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Heck yeah, old man. Luck check failure. It was a waste of time. Some of these things being animated would be interesting to see. That would be. I don't know. I wonder how they'd go about it. I'd like that. Maybe some rotoscoping like how Faith does it. Is that what that series is called? Faith? I think it's called that. You know, the one where it goes, Mortis. You find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly, and they thank you for the effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast, full of exotic meals. It's getting late and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want anything to take home with you. Yeah, we'll take the wine. Of course, I have enough bottles to last a whole year, your friend says, handing you a bottle. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. We're gonna die again. Wow. Wow, the Kana playthrough. I might actually have to bust back into World of Horror here. I actually feel like I need to beat Kana on the hard difficulty now. Let's fight the feeling this time. Oh, hey, minus 1% Doom. There we go. Plus, we got a whole injury. Masochistic. Regain 1 reason at the start of enemy encounters. That's fine. As you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums, you hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? No. I mean, yes. I'm glad. Take your phone off the modem and put it to your ear. Oh, that's right, I didn't do the side thing. Pick up the phone. You listen to the staticky signal on the other end. It's harsh to your ear, but the noise begins to slowly change into something beautiful. You want to join it. And there it is, together. We've definitely fought together before, but not in these circumstances. I usually go for a different route. We're gonna dodge for now. Yeah, we're gonna dodge for now. Can I throw in a kick? Wow, I really can't. It's probably because it just has an insane power level. I can't really lower its power level either, so let's just do that for now. Okay, the dodge didn't work, but it was cool while it lasted. Let's use the wine bottle. And then let's toss the empty bottle. Wow, 4 whole damage. Jeez, Kana. Let's pray so we can survive this turn, maybe. Dodge, and then I think... Yeah, we can still get an attack in. Come on, Kana, land it. And we still took the hit, but that's okay. I don't expect to win this session. Now that I know, though, every time we run Kana after this is bound to be a good time. No, I can't go for that. Our hit chance is so low. Alright, together, you got me. I, might as well just, go for the heavy hits right... Oh, I should have gone for heavier hits. That's a smooth 6. That should land. It's a 56. Yeah, look at that. You wrenched the phone from your ear, nearly tossing it across the room. You could have killed yourself for that thing. Sweat pouring down your face, you immediately yank the computer's plug from the socket. From the bulletin's number in a phone book, you find the system operator's address. When you enter the cramped apartment, you're met with a smiling, hanged teenager and a still running, unplugged computer. You smash it to pieces. With the root cause gone, the suicides eventually slow. While you couldn't save those already in its thrall, you're relieved to know the bulletin won't take any more victims. You know, it'd be nice if I got a doom decrease, though. Okay, school went on fire. And the blood moon, meaning that if we fight anything at this point, it will kill us. If we even get the chance to fight anything, honestly. Yeah, let's do a charisma increase, and then we'll do a knowledge increase. Yeah, look at those stats, though. If we weren't going to lose, I'd say we're a pretty powerful Kana. Rest in here and get some bonus EXP. I can't even think of any way to lower Doom at this point. We got found footage, which is short, and household hell. They're both short. They're not 13% Doom short, but let's do found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he, and what did the students discover out there? Also, you're like out of school, so I'm not sure why you're hanging around with those kids, but whatever, Kana. 3 students disappear in the process of making a documentary about local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. Maybe. You know, if I had more money, I could show off the other ending to this, which involves you needing a canister of gasoline, I believe. You stumble upon the computer room. Oh, and I think you also need the torch, maybe. I'm for sure you need the gasoline. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help your investigation. I think if we succeed, this can lower Doom, but let's increase the Doom now. Knowledge check, success! Hey! You find a curious text file containing cult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. -2 Doom. Notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? I'm telling you, it's the Onceler, man. He's crazy. You can't stop him. He's everywhere. He's out here cutting the trees to make his needs. A group of students are practicing a cheerleading routine. Weird. You don't recognize the coach. Is he new? Thinking nothing else of it, you continue on your way until you overhear something disturbing. Rah, rah, sis boo bah. Kana is gonna need to die. Haha, got him. That was a good chant, I think so. Everyone in the village is unsettling friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. Okay, we didn't do the side objective, but I'm going to go full luck mode and get the right area on the first try. Surely you can't be the only one who can hear the haunting melody. It can be felt resonating from within everything you touch. The quartz ball is coming, and you're not ready yet. Fight the feeling! Resisting will only make the herald work harder. -1 Doom plus injury. We got Fearful? Lose 1 reason at the start of enemy encounter. Wait, but we also have Masochistic. Regain 1 reason at the start of enemy encounter. Well, okay, so there's 8 tiles here. Watch this. Watch me pick the right one. First go, let's go. It's this one. Exploring the forest is exhausting. It's getting dark, and so you decided to go back to the main road, but where is that? Are you lost? Now let's check failure. Uh-oh, you seem to walk in circles, unable to leave the cursed forest. Hours later, a pair of hikers find you and help you. You're really embarrassed, but safe. Okay, it wasn't that one, but that's because it was this one. Apparently, we walked into the school gym somehow. Okay, it was this one. You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. When you get this closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls on the ground. Do you have a moment to speak about this product? I really wish you could buy from him. Some enemies have extra options. I think, Noel, you mentioned this. Maybe that would be a fun thing for the game to add. Just like, if you have money, you can funds your way out of this fight. Oh, he's gonna just straight up murk me in one hit. He's prepared to end this run in one hit. I just want you all to know, we do lose this one, I think. Also, the cursed violin kind of sucks. The tainted violin. I don't feel like the faster combat actions really mattered here. You know what? I'm just gonna throw it at him. There we go. That did 1 whole damage, and we can maybe squeeze out some more. Here, I'll tell you what. We're going to try dodging. But I think this is where the session ends. Maybe 1 well-timed dodge? Hey, we actually dodged him. Okay. Surprisingly, we're still in this. We could do a total of 16 damage, which isn't enough to hurt him. But if I brace for impact, then he can't actually finish me here. So, neener. There we go. Should I feel like I want to try to still salvage this run. There is no salvaging this run, but maybe I brace for impact again, and I prep a light attack. And then we... Yeah, we're still in it somehow. Now, I've been joking this whole time. Clearly, if you triangulate all points I stood on, it's right here. What did I say? The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. -2 reason. And it's over. And it's over. Oh god. Oh, jeez. Oh, heck. Haha, oopsie. What a wonderful event this was. Oh, yes. They say that the nobles have descended to the streets of Shiokawa to pick their meals themselves. That's really cool. Like, at one point, it's like, that's neat. Whoever wasn't devoured during the unearthly feast will join the Shattered Court and travel, never to be seen again. Well, I hope I got to go join it. Alright, well, I mean, those were still good runs. I had fun. I said I was a little out of practice anyways. Yeah, look at that, though. When, how do I go back to the title screen? There we go. That's how we go back. Mods, though. So, like, this game already had mod support, but it was kind of weird and not the easiest thing to grab. So, Steam Workshop integration is the best thing that can happen to any game. You'll have to do a mod stream. Oh, without doubt. We'll do multiple mod streams. I plan on streaming this game a lot just throughout my time streaming. And like I said, I'm feeling the Yoshi P spirit. I've got at least 10 years in me, regardless of anything. So, like, mod stream will happen at some time. That'll be a lot of fun. Maybe I'll even make my own, depending on how difficult the modding process is. If it's not too hard, like, I'm pretty decent at pixel art. Maybe we can make a playable Phoebe. Maybe I'll make a playable Phoebe. That'd be fun. Talk about advertising your stream. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Ideas to think about for the future. I would definitely like to try to make my own mod for World of Horror. That would be so fun. Yeah, I think it would. We should try that. We should... Maybe that can be a stream on itself. We can try to figure out modding World of Horror together. And see how difficult and or easy it is. Okay, cool. Heck yeah. World of Horror, we'll do a mod playing stream, and we'll try to do a mod creating stream to make our own playable Phoebe. And then, you know, we'll advertise through a World of Horror mod. I think that would be a great amount. Spiff up your coding skills. Yeah, I'm hoping there's not a whole lot of coding needed, but as long as it's C#, I should be able to handle it. I want to say World of Horror is made in Steam, but I actually can't say that for certain. Maybe if there's credits, yeah. Maybe this will say what it was made in. I like that little art. Cute. All these really interesting people behind it. It looks like they have a lot of... I didn't realize there was this many people behind the game. Oh my god, I thought this was just one person. Look at that, there's like a whole little team making this game. That's awesome. I did not know that. I guess it's cool I read the credits finally then. Oh, these little monster people. I just want to see if it says what... I mean, it looks like they made the game themselves if that first credit was anything to go off of. Well, hey, I never showed off the credits, so why not? Let's show off the credits right now. Wow, there are a lot of people behind this game. Oh my god. This whole time. And I will say, I have been messing around with the Nintendo Switch port. The Nintendo Switch port is great. It seems like it's optimized for handheld mode. TV, like playing it on my TV monitor wasn't the best, but also it's a huge TV monitor. I wonder if this game is only made for certain aspect ratios. Would highly recommend getting the game on Steam. I will shill this game to anybody. I will shill this game in the morning. I'll shill this game in the evening. It's a lot of fun. Wow, there's a lot of people behind the publisher. Here's some localizers even. I'd guess it's made in its own engine then, which is scary because if it's anything other than C# coding, we're gonna have to get real heavy with some guides. Or hopefully, you know, maybe they'll make a mod tool if I'm lucky. Haha, ha. Maybe they'll make a mod tool and I won't have to worry about it. That would be nice. I mean, if they're doing workshop support, I think the odds of a mod tool happening are pretty high. Well, I'll let the credits roll till the end. So I guess I'll preemptively do this and then I'll probably quickly jump on it again at the end in like 6 minutes, but it is Saturday, so I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I have a feeling Monday, and if not Monday, then definitely Tuesday we'll be wrapping up Yakuza Kiwami 2, which has been a lot of fun gameplay-wise. I've really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to see how the finale plays out with the silly mod. I say that because I've been promising this for quite some time. I think the first time I brought it up was Voodoo Vince back in October. The pick block, which I'm no longer calling it the pick month. It is now the pick block because it was never going to fill up an entire month anyways, but it'll be a full block of FibiTanuki Pikmin goodness. Pikmin is my favorite game series ever. So I've been yearning to play this. Pikmin 4 was the whole reason I finally decided to take the jump into streaming. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll either start Tuesday or next Friday. Why don't we have any Pikmin emotes? Because I haven't played it yet. It didn't feel like it'd be fair to make Pikmin emotes until we play it. That's not even a good enough excuse. I forgot. Straight up, I forgore. The answer? Hambozo. But yeah, I'll even get some Pikmin emotes ready in time for the stream. How about that? Yeah, we'll do that. Should be a good... Oh, the credits are over. I'll tell you what, I'll just start wrapping up the stream now even. Real quick, that was World of Horror. Blast of a game, always love it, highly recommend it. Even though we lost tonight, that just means I have to come back and try harder. Probably during Tanuki month. I plan on hitting up some more World of Horror during Tanuki month. But I'll let it run in the background just so we can listen to some music while I talk. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight's stream. We finished up Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore. Was a blast. I really enjoyed that. If you ever watched a YouTube poop with Zelda CDI, I recommend it. If you like The Legend of Zelda, I recommend it. If you like good platformers, I recommend it. There's a lot of reasons why you should give Arzette, the Jewel of Faramore a chance if you ever get the opportunity. And that was also World of Horror. Again, we came back and I performed horribly. Heck yeah. I gotta win next time. That's it's gonna happen. As I was saying, it's Saturday, so I'm gonna take tomorrow off, but I'll be back Monday with more Yakuza Kiwami 2 with Silly Mod. Should go pretty well. I have high hopes for it. I think we'll finish it. If I beeline the story, we can definitely finish it. And get hyped for the pick month, or pick block. I gotta start calling it the pick block, because that's what it is. And probably years after this year, I'll try to just make the pick block part of Tanuki month proper. But I want to play Pikmin 4 so bad. Pick month, pick month. See, I've said pick month too much. Pick Block, Pick Month, Pikmin Fiesta, Pikmin Extravaganza. I've been looking so forward to it, and I hope you are all too. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Watch out for all kinds of horrors and monsters. Don't let your doom meter rise to 100%. Be on the lookout for any kind of rats challenging you to speed tests. Those are the most crazy. And, you know, have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you all back on Monday. Good night, everybody.